I see vintage in your future.
Hey everybody, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. And as soon as I do that, my phone alarm starts going off right on time. Welcome in, my name is Tracy, and I'm here with my husband Noel. He's in the back running our cameras as usual. Today is Wednesday, Random Wednesday. Only have a couple things in the auction tab, but the bin is full. So we'll do a ton of random pulls. Everything starts at $1. So let's go ahead and get started. And welcome in. I see a couple familiar names. So thank you for coming back and joining the show today. We are going to kick it off with one of the coolest, weirdest things that I think I've ever seen. Let's see. Check this out. Have you ever seen one of these? Thank you so much for sharing. Have you guys ever seen one of these? This is a cooler. How freaking cool is that? This is a cooler. It's in pretty good shape. Oh, Jennifer, good. I'm so glad you got them. But I just think this is pretty awesome. Put this on a table somewhere. It's been used. It has some pre-love in there, a little dirty, but I think it can be cleaned up. I just think it's the coolest tankard cooler ever invented. And that is going. We do 20 seconds here at Zoe's Treasures. And it is up and running. We've got all kinds of stuff all over the board today, so a little bit of everything. Thanks so much for checking that one out. I can't talk. It's still early. I need more coffee. All right, look at this beauty. Look at this little creamer. I've got a couple of creamers today. This one is so pretty. Look at that handle. Very sassy, elegant handle. Love the little orange flowers on there. No chips or cracks. This one is made by, if I can see, I'm going to make weird faces. Maybe if I make a weird face, I can see better. I cannot tell who makes this. I want to say Germany. But it's a really cool creamer with no chips or cracks. Let's go ahead and get my random items going. Here we go. Up and running. If there's anything you want to see, I'm always happy to pull stuff out. So just let me know. While that is going, we're going to start our first giveaway. We do giveaways, Rooster. So I do have Rooster items. However, I am saving them for a farm show. I have a farm show coming up. It's already listed. So go take a look at my shows, bookmark that, and I have a ton of Rooster items in that show. I've already started to pre-list a little bit, not a whole lot, but I'm working on getting everything pre-listed for that one. So check that out. All right, let me go ahead and get a giveaway going. All right, that is going. You get a vintage inspired postcard and a Lucky Duck sticker pack for the giveaway. I'll show it when as soon as we get the winner drawn there. And let's go ahead and move on to our next item. All right, coming up next is a little, I think this is a perfume bottle. I am not 100% sure. It is hobnail. Look at that. How beautiful, that opalescent. There is no stopper on it. I still think it would make a great vase or just a vanity piece. No chips or cracks. And that is going now. We have 6 people in the giveaway. And we have 20 in here. Go ahead and jump into that giveaway. Good morning, the Dusty Hutch. Hello, Dreamin' Irene and Debbie. And I see a pre-bid on one of our items, so we're going to go ahead and hop over to that item. I do, when we have pre-bids, which I know on a random, it's kind of hard to do pre-bids. I do also always prioritize pre-bids. So we have the old primitive beater here with your red chippy handle on it. It does spin, but it is rusty crusty, so it would be for decoration purposes. And that is up and going. Thank you so much for your bid on this. These are always so much fun. Do you guys like the green handled ones? I've got a couple green ones I can go pull out. I didn't include, but I can go pull those out if you like the ones that have green handles. Just let me know. And Donna, this is going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, what is next? Let's go ahead and do the other listed item here. So this is another little creamer. If you like this print, where did I just stick this creamer? Here it is. All right, if you like the print on this or the design, I have in the bin, or I can go pull them out, plates and saucers and bowls that match this. This is such a pretty, really neat print, because normally you see the pink soft flowery. This is a bold blue and orange creamer. It is Princess Anne. Who is it? It's Princess Anne Ostrich China. There is a call out on this guy here. There's a little chippy right there underneath. There's a little chippy, but it is still great. It has a ton of crazing. It is still so beautiful. We're going to run that for $1. We are halfway through the week. How are you guys doing? I'm doing okay. Happy that we're making it through the week here. All right. For my primitive people out here, if you like Rusty Crusty, I have so many bottles. So I'm doing a set of 3 of these bottles. They are old. You can tell they are old Rusty Crusty bottles. This one says, oh, this is an old Avon glass one. That must be old, old, old. Old Avon glass. Don't know what this one is. Drene, D-R-E-N-E, has a piece of its cork in there. And then we have this guy here, Carbana. So we've got 3 old bottles. And those are going now. Hello, Last Birdie. Good morning, Sharon. Thanks for your bid. And Angel, those 3 bottles are going to you. Congratulations. I'm going to start bringing out, like I said, I have like 2 boxes of old bottles. So I'm going to start bringing them out into every show just to try to sell them off piece by piece here. All right, let's take a look at this. This is a metal tray. But look at that design on there. I'm not sure how vintage this is, but it's really cool. Look at how the green's in there, and it just kind of like pops out at you. I really like this one. Let's go ahead and run this one. Up and going. Probably about maybe 4.5, 5 inches square. Thank you so much for your bids. It's in great shape. There's nothing wrong with it at all. And we have a giveaway winner. Jindar, let me show you what you got here. Mrs. V Hugs, this is going to you. Thank you so much. And Jindar, let me show you your
Thank you.
Giveaway. And here at Zoe's Treasures, we do giveaways just a little bit differently. So, Jindar, if you are here, Mrs. V, you've got silver. Thank you so much. Jindar, if you're here, you get a vintage looking postcard. This one has mushrooms. It's really cool. And one of our Lucky Duck sticker packs. You also get the chance to pick any item in the bin. Put the number in the chat and I will run it for 40% off. No obligation to buy it. You just get the honor of picking it. All right, let's keep on moving. What's next? All right, these are kind of cute. So I have been noticing that hearts are like back in. These are little quilted heart pieces. So they're fabric. They're in good shape. They've been around for a while. So they have that soft, worn fabric feel to them, but they are cute. They are the same pattern on both sides, but you get 3 of these little quilted fabric hearts. And those are going now. You put these in a little vignette. I say everything. That's my thing. Oh, you can throw that in a vignette. Probably because I don't make really great vignettes. The box on the bottom shelf with the lid. Wait, please. Absolutely, I will. Box on the bottom shelf. Oh, got it. Yep, we will do that next. Mrs. V, hugs. This is going to you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Sure, I am labeling this correctly. All right, yes, this is a nice one. All right, so we have this. Let me show you the lid first. So this is an older one. It does have some staining on it. Beautiful ceramic piece. Let me see if that's, no, that's not a crack. And it has like these, the flowers on there. I do not know if it was hand painted or not. This one does have a little crack coming in here. You can kind of see it from the inside too. But it kind of goes along with all of that crazing on it. It is absolutely beautiful. No maker's mark, so I don't know who makes this one. Painted just beautifully all the way around. And I love the top, how it sticks up like that. We're going to go ahead and, uh-oh, I lost my whatnot. There we go. We're going to go ahead and run this one. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to get this in the middle. And that said invalid product. Let me try again. Whatnot's just being whatnotty. There we go. Up and running. Thanks so much for your bids. I'm going to sneak some coffee while that's running. And Ken Julie, that's going to you. Congratulations and thank you. All right. These are really neat. Here's another heart item. All right, hold on. They're tangled together. Oh, good morning, Extending Grace Shop. How are you? All right, I'm going to get these untangled really quick. Let me show you. So these are actually two wooden hearts. And they're connected on a string. So I have two of them here. I'm going to do both of them together if I can get them untangled. Almost. We're almost there. You're going to see me fumbling with these. Okay, they do come untangled here. There we go. All right. So two hearts. They're connected on a string. They are wooden hearts. These are really neat. You can just like plop them over a curtain rod or somewhere else. Hang them over a picture. You're going to get both of them. And there you go. They are up and running. The string's making a little bit of shedding there. So much you can do with these. You can hang them on a wall. You can put them on your collage walls. Like I said, because they're connected with the string, you can hang it over something. Or you could just set them down. Jennifer, these are going to you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I don't know if you guys like this pattern. I think this pattern is so pretty. So we're going to do a couple of pieces at a time here. So this is Johnson Brothers Harvest Time. I do not think these are ironstone. They don't say ironstone on them. They are made by Johnson Brothers. So this bowl here, so you get two of the little bowls to start with. So we're doing two little Johnson Brothers bowls. This one has a few little spots right there. Other than that, they just have crazing and they are just so pretty. It is the Harvest Time pattern. And this is for two of them. And they are up and going now. Thank you so much for your bids. Welcome in, Lisa. How are you this morning? Melody Shea. I love this pattern because I think the colors just fit right in with like that croc and that vintagey look. Angel, these are going to you. Thank you. All right, and then we have two more in the same pattern. These are a little bit bigger size bowls. You can tell these ones have no chips. No chips. They do have the gorgeous crazing on them. This one has a little bit of staining going on in there. They are so pretty. And these are great year round, but they would also be really good in the fall. And before you know it, fall's going to be here. You guys realize, okay, we are what? About to be in May. We're going to be seeing Christmas and July shows in 2 months. Like that is how fast this year is going. Angel, this is going to you. Purple Pixie Finds, welcome in.
Thank you.
All right, our very last piece in this pattern for today. Angel, if you really like this, send me a message. I have some other pieces. I'd be happy to work with you on the prices on them. We have a saucer, and you know what I love about the saucers? It's square. I don't, what is it about a square saucer that's just so much cooler than a round saucer? I have no idea why. No chips or cracks. Same pattern as we've been looking at. It is up and running. Oh, well, maybe it is. Here we go. Now it's up and running. And I just think the square ones are way cooler. Angel, thank you so much. And that is going to you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Mrs. V hugs. How? I'm not sure. Oops. Okay. I'm like, I know you. It sounds like you're about to say something. I just wasn't understanding. All right. Let's go on to our next item. I'm just kind of working my way through my shelves. My shelves are loaded. I don't know if you see behind me. We're going through all of this morning. This is a really pretty glass piece. Oh, answer a text. I know nothing about this glass piece except that it's really cool. There's no Ponto mark. It's pretty smooth. Well, I mean, it's been like smoothed out on the bottom. And it has like this white etchy look with the blue applied glass swirling around. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a little bit bigger than a bud vase size. And we're going to run that one. And let's get you a measurement because I know I didn't put measurements here. It's about 5.5 inches tall. Mrs. V hugs. I do that sometimes, but like I'm on Teams for my 9 to 5. And sometimes I've sent messages on Teams. Ken, Julie, that's going to you. Thank you. That like we're like to a family member, but they've gone to some like colleague. That's the most embarrassing. You know what is the absolute most embarrassing? Please tell me somebody else has done this and it's not just me. Like if you have a 9 to 5 and you like talk to your boss and you go to hang up and you're like, okay, bye, love you. And you're like, oh, shoot. Like, because you're so used to saying something like that to your husband or your spouse. Yeah, pretty embarrassing. All right, we have 3 little, I don't want to call them shot glasses. These are too cute to be shot glasses. They are little like potter things, like little planters. That's what I'm trying to say. So this one says yesteryear's hand turned from Marshall, Texas. It is apples. These are all ceramic pieces. This one does have like a surface crack line in it. We have an apple one. And we have a, look at that, 4th of July. That's coming up. So you get all 3 of these little pieces here. Put that one over there because I know we can't see it very good. Who signed it? Is there a signature on one of them? Oh, on the bottom, it doesn't, nobody signed it. It just says yesteryear's Marshall, Texas, hand turned made USA. Thanks for looking at those. All right, we have 2 wooden shelves we're going to do together. And these are cool because they're in the shape of birds, and anything that's in the shape of birds is cool. It's just a given. So they're thinner wood, but it's not flimsy whatsoever. You have a hole up here and you can hang it, and you can tell it looks like a bird. Look at when you're looking at it from the side. How cool is that? You get 2 of them. So we get 2 of these birdie shelves, and they're not, like I said, they're not really heavy. So you couldn't put anything like super heavy on there, but you could put a little decor, some of your smalls on there, add it to your gallery wall, or maybe just like a small wall where you need a little something. I love that when you look from the side, they look like birds. Thanks for your bid. Jennifer, those are going to you. Thank you so much. All right, we're working our way through these shelves here, and let's see. We have This reminded me of one of those Irish coffee mugs, but it's a lot smaller. So it is a black, looks like a mug. It's kind of small for coffee, maybe like a liqueur, or you can use it as a vase. I like it because it's black. You don't see a lot of black stuff. It is a ceramic piece, and it's not marked by anybody, so I don't know who made it. And that one is up and running. And it is 4.5 inches tall. Welcome in, everybody. Cottagecore Vintage, thanks for coming by. Roman Soul Vintage, hello, hello. Thanks for looking at that one. All right, look at this beauty. She is so gorgeous. Little trinket box. It is a porcelain piece, no maker's mark on the bottom. Beautiful blues and pinks, and it just has this real fun antique-y like kind of feel and look to it. It is in great shape. The only call out would be around the rim here. There are some flea bites, and that was from putting the lid on and off of it. But you get just this beautiful flowers on there. We're going to go ahead and get that up and going. And that's running now. I like how like the lid, it looks like it's not just like flat with it. That you have that division in there. I think that's really nice. About 2.5 inches tall, 4.5 diameter. And Ken Julie, this pretty thing is going home to you.
Thank you.
Up next, we have a mini. You need something for your printer shelf? Hello, piece of work. We have a little mini picture here. It's in perfect shape. The picture says Trailberg Railroads. You get a little railroad on there. And we're going to go ahead and run this mini, small, whatever, however we want to refer to it, will fit into your printer tray. If you guys like printer trays, I have one on Saturday show. I don't think I've loaded. I actually have 2 for Saturday show. And then I'm going to have 2 more coming up. I just got to get them emptied. So. And if you know of anybody, if you know of anybody who collects the little, what are they, lead, honey? Little lead soldiers from like the Civil War. They're like little, like miniatures. They're used for like games or like to set up displays. I have probably about 200 of them. I just came across. All right, we have, this is a little syrup bottle here. I like this one. It is ceramic. No chips or cracks, and I like how it has that squared handle, and it says John Shelby Maple Museum. Oh, maple bottle. Up and going. Nothing on the bottom. No, wait, on the USA. It says USA on the bottom. Thank you for your bid. I like the things that have like some of the natural colors. I think that's kind of my vibe. But then I get excited. I'm so weird because I do most of my houses in natural, but then I get excited. Thank you, Angel, when something is bright. And I'm like, oh, look at a pop of color. All right, primitive people, our handy, crafty people. This is vintage cloth ribbon. It is a roll of vintage cloth ribbon. And it has, the picture on it is kind of like windmills and little children. So vintage cloth ribbon, a whole roll. Up and going. I had like 3 or 4 of these, and this is the last one I have. So I thought, okay, we're going to grab it and throw it into this show. You can unroll it, tie it around things. You can use it like this in vignettes. And if you're crafty, you probably come up with a whole lot of other ideas that I'm not even thinking about. Chasing Daisies. Love the name. Going to you. We are just working our way through these shelves. All right. We have a decorative plate here. This says Royal Copenhagen out of Denmark. It is called Hair in Winter because you got that little bunny on there. And let's see, 1971 on the bottom. Were you born in 71 or do you know anybody born in 71? It is the gorgeous blue and white. Has a wintry scene on it. And this is proof right here that bunny decor can be used year round. Absolutely. There is holes up here if you wanted to hang it, so purposeful holes. Good morning, Southern Charm. Bougie Bethany, I love that name. Thank you for looking at that one. All right, we've got uranium glass. Look at this piece. Let's see if I can find my thing. See if we can get any glow going on there. Let's see. It does. Oh yeah, you can see the glow. Even with my lights on, you can see that it glows. Yeah, see? Your spirit M. See, you can use bunnies all the time. I totally agree. So we have this piece of uranium glass, no chips or cracks. Looks like there may be a few scratches on there. Really cool handle. So two-handled little serving dish. And it glows and it's up and going. Thank you so much for your bids. Just picked this piece up the other day. Chasing Daisies, this one's going to you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
And good morning, Jody's Junk and Gems. Junked Gem. Hold on, wait. I'm trying to read too fast. Jody's Junk and Gems. All right, what do we have next? If I have ephemera, anybody who likes ephemera, this is from, who is this from? This is Kitchen Tested Recipes for Delicious Cakes and Pastries. Oh, gold medal. And it is an envelope, a little gold medal envelope. And still in the package here are little recipes, a bunch of recipe cards. I do not know how many because I didn't take them out, but they're all old gold medal flour recipes. And a little piece of package of ephemera. And that's going now. Turn it like, nope, turn it this way so you can see it. There we go. So you get the envelope and then a bunch of little recipe cards. Southern Charm, thank you so much. That one's going to you. I'm not going to, oh, that's coming out. Not put the sticker on there. We're going to stick the sticker inside the plastic. There we go. All right. How about a wooden shelf? All the rage. These are just so popular, these wooden shelves. So you have a place, you can see the little hole where you would put your nail right there. And it's pretty basic wooden shelf. It is nailed together. Oh, my husband says for candles. I just think you can put anything on this. Oh, my husband says he thinks that like you would put like this would be used in a church for candles. I don't know. I just like it because it's wood and it's a shelf, and I think you can do so much with it. I love that it has the round and the square. I'll show you the bottom. Has a little lip on the top, so you kind of stuff won't just slide right off of it. Thanks for your bids. Southern Charm, that's going to you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, how about a salt and pepper shaker set? These ones are pretty. They look like little pitchers. And one is salt, and one is pepper. Has the little letters kind of cut out at the top. There is stickers on the bottom. I cannot read them. They are faded, but they do have their stoppers. And little chippy right there on the base right there. Other than that, it's in great shape. So we're going to go ahead and run those. And those are going down. Thank you so much for your bid. Southern Charm, this is going to you. Thank you, thank you. So you guys, and when I was going, getting ready for this show, I like emptied one of my bins. I opened up the next bin, And Monday's show is going to be cool. I've got so much like fine porcelain china trays and trinket dishes and just a bunch of really cool stuff for Monday's show. All right, up next we have, goodness gracious, what does this say? Baldwin silver plate. So this is a 2-piece set here. You get the glass divided dish. It is a clear divided dish. Feels great. No chips or cracks on it. And then you also get the silver plate like bowl or tray that it would fit into. So you get those 2 pieces, comes together. A little serving piece there. There is, let me point out here on the silver plate, there is kind of like this little dent and crack kind of right there just a little bit. It's been around. It's been loved. And that is up and going. Thank you for your bid. Chasing Daisies, that's going to you. Thank you very much. All right, let's go ahead and get another giveaway started here. Well, our last giveaway winner did not pick an item to run on flash sale, so hopefully this time we'll get something for flash sale. You are going to get a vintage inspired postcard and a Lucky Duck sticker pack. All right, let's go. That one is up and running, so that giveaway is going. You don't have to follow me. You just have to click the button. That's all you got to do to enter that giveaway. All right, let's run this guy here. This is a trinket dish or candy dish. It is clear glass, but it is just gorgeous, like diamond cut on there. No chips or cracks. It's really pretty. It would look really great with some twinkle lights in it. Some of those little ones kind of lighten up, fairy lights. And that is going now. Thank you for your bid. It is a very cute, isn't it? Isn't it? I like some of the clear glass because you can use it year round. So I love me some Christmas decor. Jindar, that's going to you. I love me Christmas decor and Easter decor, and I do like centerpieces for every holiday season. But clear glass, amber glass, white porcelain, they're year round. You can do all kinds of stuff with them. All right. Look, can we see the colors? Look at that. Do you see those, like that rainbow of color going on here? How cool is that? I know it's kind of hard to pick it up, but when the light hits it, all around here is just this swirl of color going on, yellows and reds and purples. Now, this is not glass. This is like a heavy plastic. Oh, look at, let me get it over here. There you go. Now you can see the colors. I just really think this is cool. How fancy would your child think they are drinking their water or their soda out of this? And it's plastic, so that it would be safe. So when everybody else has their glass wine glasses, the little one can have something fancy of their own. We're going to set that down so I can get the next item ready while that one's running. Thank you for looking at that one. All right, let's take a look at this fella. This is very fancy. You want to be like impress people who look at your desk. Here you go. Yeah, isn't that a cute idea? My husband's I'm serious, y'all. I need to like take one of these cameras and show you. Half of the show, I am not joking. As I'm talking, my husband's going over there. Like the whole show. And I'm just like, what? What am I saying wrong? All right. We have, it's like, what are these called? A geode? Nice and shiny, really pretty. And you've got your fancy pen on top. I don't think there's any ink in it, but I'm sure you can go to any office supply store and buy ink. And it has the little like calligraphy tip to it. So really cool looking. Fancier than me. Oh, see, Mrs. V. Hooks, thank you. I have like an old coffee cup with a bunch of pens thrown in it. I'm just not that fancy. I think I like to think that I am, but I'm not really. Thank you for your bids. Southern Charm, this is going home to you.
Thank you.
We have a little pottery piece. This reminds me of something you would put underneath a plant, but then you would cover up these little beautiful flowers. He's talking to me. Oh, cool. I'm glad you like fountain pens. That's awesome. So you have this little pottery piece, no chips or cracks. Again, you could put a plant on there, but then you'd cover up that pretty design. Maybe I can get it running if I click the right buttons. There we go, up and going. Hey, so not this weekend. Oh, a friend of mine used them for calligraphy shoot. Oh, I wish, oh, that's you. You're saying that. I thought somebody was talking to me. It's just my husband typing stuff in there. You make me lose my train of thought. I think people come just to watch me like forget what I'm going to say. Thanks so much for looking at this. Okay, how about a tray? Always have a tray. You could almost be guaranteed that I'm going to have a tray in just about every single show. You guys, we have 26 seconds left on that giveaway. Hurry up and jump in there. Look at this tray. This is silver plate, and it says something on the back that I cannot read. Of course, that's usual. How pretty is this? It has the gorgeous flower handles on it, and that opening in there. I'm sure it was some type of serving tray, but you know what this reminds me of? That giveaway winner is about to run, so we're going to stall just a second. Let's see who's going to win our giveaway, and we'll go back to our tray. Jennifer Rowe, you've won our giveaway. Congratulations. You get this really cool mushroom vintagey inspired postcard and a Lucky Duck sticker package. But more importantly, you can pick any item from the bin, throw that number in the chat, and I will run it for 40% off. No obligation to buy it. Could be something you want. Maybe somebody on the side is messaging you, telling you what they want. So pick a number. Okay, this one, back to the tray. You know what it reminds me of? Do you have like a dog, like a little dog or a cat? What if you like put their food bowl in there? How fancy would that be? Oh, look, no. Pets are like people love their pets like they love kids. So I think it would be beautiful. And I love the handles. I love the flower handles on it. $6.57. Let me see what that is. Let me take a look at what $6.57 is, see if I can easily pull it out to show you. Oh, absolutely. I can go grab that. No problem. And in the meantime, we're going to run the next item. Thanks for looking at this. We'll grab that in just a second. While I go and get that, let's go ahead and we're going to run this one. This is a swan, all the rage right now, the swans and the roosters and all the birds. Really French country decor. This is a silver plate, little trinket dish, one you can throw your keys or your jewelry in. So while that is running, I'll go grab that other item. And that is up and going right now.
Handmade soldered charm. This is going home to you.
On its way to you.
And helping me out. Thank you very much. He's a good husband, y'all. I lucked out. All right. We're going to run this on flash sale. It is a little ceramic watering jug, or I don't want to say can because it's not metal. It's adorable. Would be great for some plants. It does have some chippiness, but where is it? Right here on the bottom. It adds to that very vintagey look, and it says Black Eyed Susans on it. So we are going to run that one. Let me go ahead and get it. We're going to run it for 40% off. Where's my keyboard?
Flash sale.
I can get the right number. There we go. All right, we're going to run it on flash sale. 40% off for 90 seconds. If you are interested in it, it is at the bottom, or you can hop over to the bin to pick it up. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for purchasing that. Let's go to our next auction item.
Thank you.
All right, we have, this is one of those decorative orbs. I don't want to say decorative balls, that sounds weird. It's a decorative orb. I love it. It is probably more contemporary. It has the blues and the reds and the creams on it. You know, these are those type of things. You just have a bowl, you can throw it in a bowl somewhere. Put it in a vignette. Need a little pop of color, there you go. A little bit of weight to it. I'm guessing a ceramic. I don't think it's resin. It feels like a ceramic. Welcome in Kiki's collection. Hello. See if I can. Sheila Hampton. Welcome, welcome. Put this down. All right. We are working through our shelves here little by little. Let's do. This is a spode piece. So this is a little spode. Okay, hair in my face. Little spode piece. I think maybe at some point, maybe there was a lid. I don't know, because look at the inside. The picture is so pretty on the inside. So you have like it's like a guy next to a river on the inside there. It is spode, made out of England, blue and white. Little trinket dish. And that is up and going. It's a good size, too, not too big, about 3.5 inches by about just under 3 inches, 2 3/4. And Cheryl Wynn, thank you so much. I recognize your name. Thanks for coming back to my show. All right, where are we? We're working our way through. Look at this little sugar bowl. This is Feldscraft. Is it Feldscraft? I'm pretty sure that's what it says on the bottom. All right, looks like Feldscraft. Looks like Feldscraft. Yeah, this is me because I'm too stubborn to wear my glasses. This is Feldscraft. We have our lid. Let's see if there's any. It looks like we have, there's a line here, but it doesn't, it's like really straight to be a crack. I think that's from the manufacturer. Okay, and then you've got your gorgeous blue flowers, creamy colored, and on the bottom there, that's where I think I'm reading that says Feldscraft. The inside is super clean. And that is up and going. Adorable little sugar bowl. Chasing Daisies, good pickup. That's going to you. We have one bone dish. I came across one lonely little bone dish. This is porcelain. There is a small little flea bite right there. Not much crazy. Pretty pink flowers. One little lonely bone dish. Going now. I wish bone dishes would like come back in style as far as like formal place settings. I think they're really cool. And it just, I don't know, think about like the people like savagely eating their chicken and just throwing the bones in these beautiful little porcelain bone dishes. That's what comes to my head. I'm sure it was a lot more civilized than that. Mrs. V Hugs, that's going to you.
Thank you.
But for some reason, I think like Vikings and barbarians with fine china, like using bone dishes. I do not know why. But that is what comes into my head. Okay, what's next? Where are we? Here we go. All right, this guy has a crack, but I thought I would include it anyways because you always need stuff to put under your plants. And you can see it's not, it's almost surfacey, and it kind of goes through both sides. Still, it's ceramic, yellow. I just love the yellow. Perfect for your plants. I probably should find a good planter and just pair it up together. That's what I'll do. If it doesn't sell, I'm going to find me a good planter and just pair it up and sell it as a set. I do like the yellow though. Welcome in, welcome in. I think it's time that we run another giveaway. We've got a good group going on in here. Welcome in, all things lovely. All right, we have a giveaway going. It is for a vintage inspired postcard and a Lucky Duck sticker, and you get to pick what goes on flash sale. I had this one out for Easter, and I just didn't put it away, and we're going to go ahead and try to sell it. This is an adorable. This could be springy too. It doesn't have like bunnies or anything super Eastery, besides the fact that it's egg-shaped. But it's a little trinket dish. So you have your egg-shaped dish with all your cute little florals going around it. And then you have your top with a little butterfly. It fits on there somehow. There we go. Adorbs. No chips or cracks. It is up and going. That giveaway is going. We have about 4 minutes going on that giveaway. Thank you so much for your bid. This is one you can probably leave this piece out all summer long. Cheryl Wynn, that's going to you. Thank you so much for sharing this live stream. I appreciate that. We love to get as many people in as we can. If you are new here, my name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. My husband is Noel. He's behind the scenes running our graphics and our cameras for us. And every Monday and Wednesday morning, we do Dollar Starts. Saturday is Dollar Starts, but Saturday is always a themed show. This weekend is our Primitive and Ironstone. Saturdays I load, so if you go look, I've started to preload. I'm not done. I got a bunch more preloading I'm doing tonight, tomorrow. And then Friday mornings I do a chat show. Okay, we have brass vase. There it is. Words are difficult today. Brass vase. It has been pre-loved. You do have some watermarks on the inside there, but it is beautiful, simple, and it is going now. Let me give you a height on that. 8 inches tall. Thank you for your bids. Southern Charm, that's going to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. We have the coolest thing coming up. So we're going to try something with technology that's pretty darn awesome. So next week, I'm going to be out of town. And so one of my shows is going to move. But in a week from Saturday, I'm going to be in Orlando, big cheer competition. I don't want to miss our Saturday show. So I'm going to be broadcasting from Orlando. My husband's going to be broadcasting here. We're not doing the split screen. He's going to use his special technology. And so we're going to be running one show from 2 different states. And maybe he'll actually be on camera. I'm trying to talk him into it. All right. So this is a little trinket box. It says a sweet remembrance. You've got your little flowers going on there. And the back of it, it is Avon. Check it out, Avon piece. No chips or cracks, so a sweet remembrance on the front, and then on the inside it says a token of love. Little trinket dish in perfect condition. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to do this type of show. I didn't want to miss the show. So I'm going to have everything preloaded, set up and ready. And then he's going to use his fancy technology to probably put me like in a little bubble up on the top of the screen. And we'll have him running items. TBQR 1979. Thank you so much. This is going to you.
Thank you.
And you have unlocked the bronze tier. You guys, if you're unlocking
Welcome to
tiers,
Bronze
which
Level.
way? This way, I don't know, one way. I feel Saturday Night Live coming on. Go up here to the corner. Go up here to the corner. Click on that crown and make sure you're getting your coupons. We have coupons for every level. All right, we have one more trinket box. Let's look at this one. This one, wow, this is older. Okay, So this, I do not know who makes it. Let me show you the top. Gold and kind of yellows. It has like a funky design to it, a little bit different. We have it on the side, a tad bit of gold paint wear around the edges due to the age. No maker's mark on the bottom. No chips or cracks. It's in great shape. Just a delicate porcelain trinket box. Up and going. And our giveaway, Jody's Junk and Gems. All right, let's let this run out, and then Jody, we will talk to you about what you get as our giveaway winner. And Southern Charm, this adorable little
Thank
trinket
you.
dish is going to you. Jody's Junk and Gems, congratulations. Thank you so much for coming to the show. What you get as a giveaway winner is a vintage inspired butterfly postcard, a Lucky Duck sticker pack. But more importantly, take about 5 minutes, find any item in the bin, put that number in the chat, and I will run it for 40% off. You do not have to buy it. You just get the honor of picking it. All right, where are we? Oh, look at this little guy. All right. If you like oil lamps, this one is so cool. Yeah, I know it's not tight. Okay. He is so cool. Now, it is call outs. This little part up here, it is, you can tell it's amber glass. It's very fine. This is old. It is broke and chippy. I was just going to take it off and throw it away and just sell this piece, but I'm like, you know what? You might want this, you might not. I'll leave it up to whoever buys it if they want to throw that away. But you have the porcelain base, so you've got your oil lamp porcelain base. Who does it say it made by? I have no idea who it's made by, but you got that cute little boy sitting there. No chips or cracks, except for the glass part up here, but the base is in perfect condition. Let me turn him like this so you can see him. And that's going now. Thank you for your bid. TBQR,
you.
that's going to you. Thank you, thank you. Find a place to set that down carefully. All right. How about another salt and pepper shaker? This one of the little rubber stoppers on the bottom is missing. Those are easily replaced through through Amazon. All right. Through the river. I should say it the right way. What is this? A apple and a pear. Not sterling. What is this? Plated. So not the expensive silver. Little salt and pepper shakers. Those will look cute on a printer's tray too. Those are up and going. Thank you for your bid. And Cheryl, that's going home to you today.
Thank you.
Look at this really cool mug, this vintage mug here. So it's a porcelain piece. We have our famous courting couple on there, very faintly painted. And I just love how it has kind of like this embossed or like raised pattern around it. It's super faint, but you can see the pattern around the top and the bottom. It's nice and clean, no chips or cracks. And it's definitely an older piece. This isn't like a piece that's made recent. This is a definite vintage piece. Oh, a primitive riser. There we go. Oh, you want the primitive riser? Are you asking? Oh, the flash sale. Okay, yep. Let me put this over here. All right. I will go and grab that in just a second. Let's go ahead and do this. Does anybody like old vintagey linens? So I have, let's see, I'm going to do these separate here. I'm going to do, first of all, the runner. So we have like a table runner, and it has this beautiful embroidered flower design on it. It is in really good shape. Let me just kind of hold it up. So this is in half. I see one little spot right here, very, very small little spot. No, I'm not seeing any rips or anything on it. So it's embroidered on both sides, like on the ends of the runner. So we're going to go ahead and run that. We're going to run the runner. Look at me being all punny this morning. All right, so this one is up and running. Oh, of course, the minute I lift it, my husband changes the camera. This one looks in really great shape. All right.
Thank you.
I don't know. My husband's talking to me. I'm like, Southern Charm, this is going to you. Thank you so much. We've got 2 more pieces. I'm going to run one while I go and get the riser. Let's see here. Okay, here's the other. I've got 2 more embroidered pieces, and I'll go try to locate that riser. Do we have a number? Let me look that up. Is there a number on that riser? Because I'm just saying, just the primitive riser. Let me search really quick so I make sure I'm grabbing the right thing. Oh, got it. Okay. I was like, what are you talking about for a minute? I couldn't think about what it was. Got it. Mimi. Good morning, Mimi. Okay. We have a set of 2. We're going to run these together. They kind of match the other one. They're napkins. So there's 2 just like this. So there is a little kind of like a very, very thinned out piece right there in the middle, but no stains. So we have that one is 1. And then this is the other one. No stains. That one's in perfect shape. So let me set these down so we can look at them from the top while I go and grab that riser. I got it. Yep. All right. Let me get those going. And you get both of these napkins, and those are up and going.
Thank you.
Chasing Daisies, that's going to you. Thank you, thank you. I did grab that riser, so we're going to show that next. And then I have one more piece of vintage linen here. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this riser. This guy is really cool looking. So that's the top of it, and I'm pretty sure that's some type of transfer. I got this at an antique store that was going out of business. So I think they've taken what I think is an old lamp piece, and they have upcycled it to make this really cool looking riser. Oh, riser, not the oh, got it. So I just read it wrong. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to run this at 40% off. And while this is running, I will go grab the other one. So we're going to do a 2 flash sales. Let's see. Let's run this one 40% off just in case anybody's interested while I grab the right thing.
Flash sale.
All right, that's going. And I'm going to go grab the other one. All right, thank you guys for looking at that. Let me see. I found 3 of those in my bin, and I wasn't sure which one, or 3 of those in my storage, and I wasn't sure which one I had in my bin. So let me take a look at it here. Oh, the one without the number, absolutely. And then let me show you another one that's really similar, and then you can tell me which one you want. Okay, thanks for taking a look at this one. This is the one in the bin. It's silver, so this is the one from the bin. This is one I haven't listed yet, I just got, and it's green. So you tell me which one you would rather have, or I can just do them, run them both. Tell you what, I'm gonna run this one for 40% off, and then we'll do this one for $1 starting bid. How about that? You like the green one? Okay, we'll do the green one then. So I'm going to use this listing at 40% off, the one that you picked, but it's going to be for the green one. So let me I'm just going to put edit really quick in here, and I'm going to type green in the description, just so we know what we're doing here. All right. Confirmed. Okay, so I changed that description. We're going to run this as a flash sale. This is green risers going on a flash sale right now, 40% off. First come, first serve for a green riser. What a ricer. What a great price. All right. Thank you so much for your purchase.
Thank you.
And then we'll go ahead and just do this one, plain silver. It does work, Rusty Crusty Ricer. We'll just run this one for $1 since I have it sitting here. And this one is up and going. Thanks so much for your bids. I have one more over here. I might as well just run that one too. Thank you, thank you. And Jody, this one's going to you. And let's go ahead and run this third one for $1 also. Now this one's shaped a little bit differently. I don't know if this is still a masher ricer too, but it has more of like this triangle bottom instead of that round bottom. Rusty Crusty. There's my mouse. Do y'all see that? I'm over here going like this, looking for my mouse. All right, so this one's up and going. A little bit different shape, and I don't know why they have different shapes. I just have not researched enough to know. But I love how the crafty people can take and put like greenery and just make these look so cool. Southern Charm, that one's going to you, and I ran out of stickers, so I need to write one up here. Juicer. It's a juicer. Okay, not a ricer. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. All right, we've still got a few more items. Oh, good thing my husband's here. I totally forgot about our last piece of vintage linen. All right, so this is the last piece. I am guessing this is a placemat. At least that's the size. It has your little embroidery down there on 2 corners. We do have one little spot right there, but no other staining or rips or holes in it. We're going to go ahead and get that one going. And that's running down. Excuse me. That's our last piece for today. I do have another box of vintage linens that I'm trying to get out so we can put them in upcoming shows. Extending Grace, that is going to you. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's do a wooden shelf with a drawer. All right, I don't know about you guys. Tell me, any resellers, you know how popular these little drawers are nowadays? I was so tempted just to like go and find things like this with the drawers and just pull the drawers out. Not like I would buy the whole thing and then just use the drawers. But why do that? If you want to take the drawer out, you can do that and use this separately. But this is a little wood piece here. So you've got your shelf. You've got a place to hang it on the wall if you want to hang it, or you can sit it. It could be a shelf sitter. And you have a drawer, little wooden knob on there. Let's give you a quick little measurement. Stands 9 3/4 inches tall. We're going to put it like this so you can see it. We're going to run that. And it is about 6 3/4 wide. Thank you for your bids. We're getting kind of close to the end here, so if there's anything in the bin you want to see or grab to put in fill up your baskets. Cheryl Wynn, that is going to you.
Thank you.
Great pickup. I love these little wooden pieces. They are so versatile. All right. Oh, I got it. Thank you. Okay, we have this guy back here. There's a little thingy on him. All right. So we have this. This is from my personal collection of stuff that I used to use for decor. It is for candles. It goes like this. It is a wrought iron. And it has space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. It does have the little pointy thing so your candles will stay on there. I didn't use it for candles. I actually put pumpkins and stuff on it and used it as part of a centerpiece to build around. I'm going to go ahead and set it down. I know we're not going to be able to see the whole thing. Let me get it going. So that is up and going. We're going to see most of it here, not all of it. Okay, put it back like this. The total length of this is about 19 inches long, and it stands about 8.5 inches tall. Thank you for your bid. Like I said, this is really cool to put other things on, not just candles. You can use it for candles. It would look gorgeous. But I put all kinds of stuff on there. Southern Charm, thank you very much. What, number
Thank you.
37? If you guys are a seller, feel free to put in the chat what you sell when your next show is. There is plenty of love to go around for everybody. And if maybe you are in the chat and some of these people are new to you, you might find another seller that you think is awesome. Okay, what do we have? Let's do 2 of these baskets together. All right, these are not vintage. Full disclosure, I bought these at a craft store because I was going to make something because I am full of hopes and dreams that never actually happen. I was going to be super crafty and make something really cool out of these, but I didn't do it. So now they're coming to you. 2 of these baskets for $1. And those are up and going. Again, they are not vintage, but they're in great shape. They are from a craft store. So Lake Erie, very first show. Congratulations. Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pickers in the Wren. Wade show. Nice. Cheryl, this is coming to you. Thank you so much. A Wade show. Extending Grace. Let's see, when is your Wade show? It doesn't say when. Friday. And Extending Grace has tonight at 7 p.m. a ton of vintage, ephemera, and vintage games. How cool is that? And Southern Charm, Thursday at 1 o'clock, vintage and some stoneware, Crocs and Ironstone. Ironstone's going to be popular. And Vintage Crush. What am I missing, honey? I don't. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. That's right. I missed it. Let's see. Let me skip up because I missed it. Let's see. Vintage Crush is on the Vintage Vibes Raid Train tomorrow at 6 p.m. And Jody's Junk and Gems has a first show May 6th at 5. Vintage Decor. Pickers in the Wren. Wade's tomorrow at 4:30. Did I already say? I might have already said that. Mrs. V's Hugs Monday night 6 o'clock. Oh, starting earlier. You did. I saw your show the other day, Mrs. V. So I was watching. Mrs. V Hugs was telling on her show that she just bought an antique store. Do you know how jealous I am? Like, I don't know the whole story, But just from what I remember, a friend got an opportunity from a friend to buy an antique store, and she bought it. How cool would that be? Like, this is my like lifelong dream right there. And I went to school for 10 years, and all I want to do is own an antique store. Let's see. Kewpie Vintage, Kewpie Pie Vintage, every Thursday at 3:45. Look at this. We have so many great vintage decor people in here. I have been selling on Whatnot for about a year and a half now. Been doing resale for a little bit longer than that, but Whatnot a year and a half. All right, let's keep going. We have, this is really cool. I do not think this is brass. It looks like brass. I don't know if it's brass or copper, but it's like an old horn. No, I don't think it works. It's a cool like decor piece. You've got this part here that you can put a screw or a nail through and hang it on something. Oh, thank you so much. I'm a firm believer, and there's plenty to go around. Everybody's going to find their tribe and the people that like them. And you know what? There's just no reason to be like stingy about it. All right. So this guy is up and running. I do not know what kind of horn this is. Is this a French horn? And I don't know what this piece is, but it came with it. So I'm just going to leave it there. It'll make a really cool decor piece. And Not Niche Market. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I thought I was doing good. I like pre-numbered a bunch of numbers before the show. But you guys have been doing awesome, treating me so well and buying up. I got to write more numbers. Not complaining at all. All right. How about a piece of milk glass? Don't know the maker on this one. Yep, that's me going like this. Don't know the maker on this one. It is a nice tall milk glass bud vase. Plain, no like designs on it. Simple milk glass. It is 9 inches tall. No chips or cracks. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Absolutely. I'm trying to remember on every one of my shows to like just stop and give everybody a chance. Thank you to my husband because he reminds me. He keeps me in line. So we have this milk glass bud vase.
Thank you for sharing your shows, spreading the love.
Oh, thank you. Kate's Corner, that's going to you.
Thank you.
We have another show here. What one? Let's see. What did I miss, honey? A show tonight. At Home with Lynn has a show tonight. Don't know what time, but it's there tonight if you want to throw the time in. You guys do. If you're new to Whatnot, you can click on any name in the chat, and that'll take you to their profile, and then you can like follow them and bookmark their shows that way too. All right. We have a little piece of pottery. This one's really neat. I don't know what it was used for. So because you've got this little, it almost looks like a chip and dip, but it's kind of small for a chip and dip. 8 o'clock. At Home with Lynn is 8 o'clock. I think it's a chip and dip, but it's kind of small because this would be like mini size serving. Like maybe you're on a diet serving, because when I eat chips and dip, I need a lot bigger bowl than this. But it's really cool. It could be a trinket tray. It is probably a hobbyist piece. Is it a soap tray? Oh, I think they're talking to somebody else. Okay, we are going to run this. And that is up and going. Thank you for your bid. So At Home with Lynn, love your name. Lynn is a popular for our family. Lynn, the name Lynn, I'm assuming your name is Lynn somewhere in there. Lynn for us is very, popular. Southern Charm, thank you so much. This is going to you.
Thank you.
But we have our family name for our females in our family is Lynn. So my middle name is Lynn. All of my daughters have Lynn. I have a Caitlin, a Shaylin, and Aslyn. Ava Lynn is my granddaughter. So all of our children have Lynn's. All the females have Lynn in their names. And my grandmother, great grandmother. So it's been passed down. Every woman in my family has Lynn to it somewhere. You're a Kewpie Pie. Middle name is Lynn. Very popular, especially, I'm not guessing how old you are, but I know I'm from the 70s. Very popular name in the 70s. See, look at that. We have a lot of Lynn's. All right. What do we have? Okay, let's look at these. Oh, here is a set of 3. I'm not going to do these individually. It is the snack trays. So these are those trays. I want to say they're Hazel Atlas. Not 100% sure because they're not marked. That's just an educated guess. Nice and smooth on the front, and then you've got that teardrop design on the back. So you see it through there. Little like seashell type handles. And of course, you've got your little spot where your cup would go. So you get 3 snack plates, no chips or cracks. And those are up and going. We are getting close to the end. Only a few more items left here. Thank you so much for your bid on those. And what a good deal. Jody, that's going to you. I better put a number on this sticker, not just put a plain sticker on that. That might help me.
Welcome to bronze level.
All right. We are actually, I'm going to do these 3 and 3. These are pewter, little pewter saucers. And they say, they have places around Pennsylvania. Do I have any Pennsylvania people in here? This is People's National Bank. Good morning, Old Maid New Creations. So this is from Lemoyne, Pennsylvania. No, sorry, not Lemoyne, Lebanon, Pennsylvania. This is also Lebanon, Pennsylvania. This is the old Cornwall furnace. And then we have this pewter one from Lebanon also. People's National Bank. So we have 3 of these pewter like saucers. We're going to run those. If we have any Pennsylvania people, might have some meaning to you. If not, maybe they're just cool to decorate with. Who knows? Thanks for looking at those ones. I got to figure out, I got to like go to Pinterest and find out something to do with stuff like that. All right. Let's see. Couple of items. We're going to rerun this, but I did these separately. My husband says these look awesome together, so we're going to do it his way. So we have our silver tray, silver plate. I don't want to mislead here, with gorgeous, gorgeous flower handles. And then we have our little pottery piece. And my husband says to put them together because it fits perfectly in there. So we are going to do that. We're going to sell that together. And that is up and going. And you know, Mrs. V Hugs, you've doomed me. Because now, because I put them together and it's selling, my husband is going to like tell me about this all day long today. That's okay. I appreciate your bids. Thank you so much. Southern Charm, that is going to you.
Thank you.
Let's do this little creamer again because it's adorable. This one, I don't know what kind of flower it is, but it is orange. I like orange. No chips or cracks on this one. Look at that fancy handle. What does it say on the bottom? Again, I cannot read it. Oh, yeah, no, I don't like to listen to him. All right, we're going to go ahead and run this little creamer. I just like to give him a hard time. That's what I do. That's right, Southern Charm. See, tell him the way it is. I tried bidding, but oh no. Jody, this one's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to do two more pieces.
This has been a great show. Thank you so much for joining.
And he talks. I'm going to do 2 more pieces, and then we're going to go ahead and find somebody to raid this morning. All right, so we have this little piece here. I think this used to be like a perfume bottle. There is no stopper, but that would make such a cute little vase. No chips or cracks, a little opalescent, no maker's mark, so I don't know who makes that one. And that is up and going. Thank you for your bid. I do not have any brass. I had one brass vase that sold earlier today. Goro. I don't know what Goro is. Help me out with that. Extending grace, this is going to you. Thank you. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is gorgeous, isn't it? All right. Last piece of the day, where while this is running, I'm going to see who is on to raid. This is Princess Anne Ostrich China, called the Golden Dusk design. Gorgeous crazing on this. I know you might not see it on the camera, but this is all crazed up. It does have a little chip right there on the underside of the rim, but it is beautiful, vibrant blue and orange creamer. And if you like this pattern, I have a lot more of these pieces, always willing to work with you if you're interested in buying more pieces of that pattern. Well, that is going. Let me see who else is on. Thank you for your bid. And
Thank you, Extending Grace.
Extending Grace, thank you so much. Thanks for coming in. Have a great day. Not Niche Market, this is going to you. Great pickup. And again, if you like that pattern and you're interested in more pieces, I have plates, saucers, bowls. Just let me know and we can work something out. And with that, let's go see who's on real quick.
Welcome to bronze level.
We raided into Jody last time. Trying to find somebody who we maybe doesn't have a lot of people. How about Nikki is so blessed? She has 7 people, so let's go see Nikki. You guys, thank you so much. Please bookmark my shows. I do have my Primitive Ironstone show on Saturday. That's at all dollar starts. Friday night, I also have a show, a little higher end items. They're not dollar starts, but the prices are still super reasonable. And I do preload for those. We'll have everything preloaded by tomorrow. I've started. So with that, we're going to go raid. Have a great rest of your week.
Honey, what are you doing?
Nothing?